I'm still out here and back. Try to block the sun here. But I was wrong. I thought I would be pretty close to being done out here this weekend, but I always forget that this vineyard out here is a lot rougher than the North Vineyard, being more rocks. A lot of rocks. Very rocky, especially over on that side. And the canopy, there's always so much more canopy, which means more prunings, which means I have to make a couple passes to chop up the prunings. But anyway, no big deal, but just it takes a little longer than I thought. And so almost the end of the day here, so I got the block 7 here mowed. Everything's mowed. And then block 6, that usually goes pretty fast, but look at that cover crop. It's just like a hedge there. Really looks nice. Grew out really well. But I got the all the pruning rows done, of course, as you can see, and now I'm just mowing the cover crop rows, which has no prunings, which I can go a lot faster and it mows a lot easier. One pass. But anyway, it's looking really good. Like I say, you can see this is all mowed. Looks great. The meeting this morning went really well. There weren't a lot of people there, just Tim and Bill and Tina from down below, across from Chris. Tina that has the vineyard down on Matei Road. Dave and Tina, she was there. She's really nice. And then Rick, I think his name is Rick, and his partner, significant other, I forget her name. But it's a good meeting. We just talked about fixing those spots on the road like I talked about. And I suggested, as you did, that we just, that Tim and I do it and maybe hire Tom, with his equipment, his water truck, dozer. I don't know if he has a dozer big enough to rip what we need to rip. But anyway, and we discussed that, we just wanted to fix those bad spots on the road. And Tina and everybody for that matter, but a couple people really wanted me to tell you that they thought that was really nice that you offered that without anybody saying anything or anything like that. They just thought that was really nice that you offered that, because just the fact that we're putting a lot of traffic on the road. We decided Tim's going to be gone. He's gone all May and he's gone July and August, so we were thinking a couple months, maybe in June. Thinking in June, this should be pretty much wrapped up as far as the heavy stuff, I would think. The concrete trucks, all the equipment trucks, all that stuff, I would think. But if not, we'll push it off. I told them, and everybody agreed that the water situation isn't going to change. So anyway, it went well, and they're talking about doing some other work on the road as far as the road association. They have some money, and they were talking about putting some rock down in some other spots and doing some tree trimming, which I'll be glad to go and help with that. But anyway, yeah, it went real well, and I'll look into it and see what it's going to cost. Mainly, I don't know if I'm not sure. We didn't really discuss it, but I was thinking maybe Tim, his labor, the road association usually pays him. I don't know if we could work that out where he just bills them like he normally would, and then of course my labor, and then if we have another one, I like Tom driving the water truck or the dozer or whatever. I don't think it'll be that much. The more I looked at it, we're just going to rip it and maybe add some material. There's a cost there having the material hauled in. But just rip it, add some material, compact it, get a compactor and water it, and I don't think it'll be that big a deal. And we talked about closing off the road, because we definitely have to close off the road for the whole day, or days, whatever, you know, we do. So anyway, everybody was in favor, and so we can talk about it more, and then we'll, as it gets closer, we'll put a plan together and get that done. So everything else is going well. Got a little real overcast this weekend, but cleared up now, and I think it's gonna be warm the rest of the week. So still a couple of really wet spots in here. There's that spring right over there that you can probably see when you come up. It's still wet. It's really wet there, really muddy. And then a couple of really moist spots on the other side too. But for the most part, it's all perfect. Perfect time to disc and mow. So, but I guess that's it.